Hey everybody, Goldie here and checking in for Dorothy's daily November 15th. And we're going to be taking a look at this trial Dusty Roads. Had success on this account with two different builds. I would like to show you both of them. The first, not going to be the one that we use, but a really easy way to cheese through a tour. We have the Weaver Lock 10 MP submission, 45 random submission gems, 652,961 damage for 2 turns, remaining turn into botch. The Abdominal Stretch 7 MP color sub, choose 10 to make into blue gems, do 346,222 damage for 3 turns. While submission gems are on the gem board, remaining submission gems turn into multiply gems of strength 12. And the Bionic Elbow 7 MP deals 670k damage and increase your green MP by 8. This is a really straightforward way to get through a tour. This is the loadout I used. Bray for 3 more turns, Lawler for blue MP, Bruno for more sub turns and more sub damage. How this account ended up with Bruno, I have no idea. It's a free-to-play account. If you don't have Bruno, use Santa Hogan. And then Acro J for an extra 10% on the submissions. You're doing about a mil for 6 turns with this. And then the Abdominal Stretch, you just recycle back and forth. The build I will be using for this video, without a belt, very impressed with the damage output. Can absolutely expect to see big numbers from this. I will do some testing on my other account as well. But for this one, the DDT 7 MP, deal 267,222 damage, choose 6 gems to make into blue gems. 7 MP Pile Driver, deal 121,940 damage, and choose a 3x7 area to make into 1 turn countdown gems. That will deal 160,800 damage and make 2 random gems into multiply gems of strength 3. And the Diving Fist Drop 7 MP, deal 148,228 damage and make 45 multiply gems into yellow gems. Entourage for this, free to play approved. Kofi for yellow MP, Showboat Cena. If you don't have him at 16k, folks, I highly recommend, and I'm not the type of CC that's going to tell you, you have to do this. You must do this. Go do this now. I can only strongly recommend that if you don't have your Showboat Cena at 16k, you should take them there as soon as you're able to for that +2 yellow MP and 45% more damage to yellow gems. I did test out Tech Lex as well to make these multiply gems of strength 4. The 45% damage to yellow gems from Cena is stronger. So keep that in mind. Zombie Gunther, free to play approved. Didn't everybody take him off the wall? 10% more from multiply gems. I could use Showboat Miz. He was a chase character for me and technically free to play. But some people are like, he ain't free to play. Well, he was for me. That's fine though. And then Santa Hogan for the flat 2200. No belt. No problem. Dorothy, go ahead and make your debut as a content creator. Character model is great. All right, so we're going to start with the Pile Driver. I'll lay those out. I'm gonna use the DDT, and we're going to choose a match to swipe into. And then grab that, swipe that way, so the wild card drops down there. That triggers your countdowns. That did like 3 mil-ish from the countdown gem damage alone. Yellow gems doing 14.5. Multiply of strength 3 doing 47. Diving Fist Drop. Make 45 multiplies into yellow. So we should get the majority of the board. And that's a full recycle. No Cascade, without a belt, over 2 mil. And you get all that bonus damage from the countdown gems as well. So that was fortuitous. I don't like where these blue gems are at all. But same strat. Lay out the countdowns. Make your 5 match. I'm going to put one there so we don't accidentally drop a wild card into that. You don't have to place all the gems if you don't want to. Swipe in. Trigger the countdowns. 4.4 down to 1 mil. Turn the multiplies into yellow, full recycle. So, 2 rotations without a belt. Done. Carved through a 6-star bronze strapped up Terry Funk. Again, the alternative, super subs that recycle each other, a really easy way to get through a tour if you don't want to put on a belt. But also, this build is fairly strong without the belt as well. Can only imagine the amount of damage it's going to do if you have all the bells and whistles. I will be testing that out on my main account with a Nightmare plate and the Eyes of Judgment, just to annoy people. But definitely a character as the game crashes. Definitely a character that would benefit Dorothy's roster. Interesting to see where he compares. We've had some really good Legends techs lately in Pat Patterson, Tech Brett, and they gave out Cowboy Bob Orton to everybody. So, would this be better than Cow Bob for Dorothy? I don't know. I don't know. She's tech loaded, but that is how we ran this tour for her. Let me know in the comments, free-to-play approved versions, non-free-to-play approved editions. How did you get through the Dusty trial? Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.